These new items are such a game changer, so I got really inspired by the new Sableye Gem Hunt event in Pokopia, and this is why we are going for jungle camp vibes this time. I show you how I built my jungle hideout with a waterfall window and some new decor ideas you might not have seen yet. I hope you enjoy it. For this build, I actually start mapping out the space I need first. I wrote a vague plan on paper. It looks pretty messy, but it helps me get an idea of how much space I might need. I believe mine is about 25 blocks long and 23 blocks wide, so you can see me marking and flattening the area first. This step will definitely vary for you, depending on how flat your chosen space initially is. Then I start building a second plateau, which is meant to serve as the base foundation of my jungle hideout. It should be around 18 blocks long, 12 blocks wide, and 4 blocks high. On top of that plateau, I start building the waterfall section, about in the middle and the very back of the build. As you will see, I keep changing the height and length pretty often. This is because I'm trying to imagine the space I will need to make the size of the waterfall work together with the house. This is also why I'm already roughly trying to map out the outer corners of the house. Adding windows helps me imagine how wide and high my house walls need to be. This house is going to have one ground floor, and later I will add some kind of rooftop pavilion on top. I also need to make enough space to build a pond on the rooftop and let the water flow all the way downwards. I imagine another pond section on the very bottom of the build. At first, I was going for aquarium vibes, which is why you will see me add window glass there. But this will not be there in the final build. I also add more stone blocks to pave the way for stairs that will lead upwards. I'm still not done visualizing the house, so I add blocks bit by bit until I feel satisfied with it. The entrance will be in the back, and I'm planning to make it roofed with walkways. Important to note is that I will keep changing the block materials over and over throughout the process. I'm basically mixing and matching the pieces until I feel happy with the look of it. When I started this project, I had not decided on the final design yet, but I'm really in love with how the puffy tree pillars and the logs look like together. Another important tip: do not rotate your doors if you want to create one big double door. The game will automatically rotate them, and then you can open and close them all at once. If you manually rotate your doors, they will function as two separate doors. Here I'm continuing part of the roofing, the second floor, and the house walls. I chip away at the stone wall where my waterfall is to create a waterfall window. By the way, I love these Sableye Gem Hunt items, especially the gem garlands look amazing. The house is taking shape with some more windows and additional wooden accents. The wooden side panels look particularly great. I'm also slowly fixing the ground by replacing it with some lush grass and white stone. The window front is one big highlight, with some fences, vines, and flower pots as decor. Don't forget, you can use marble pillars as planters. And finally, wooden stairs. And more ground corrections. I also end up giving the pond a little wooden accent. Now, the greenery is important here. If you plant trees 2 blocks down and bury them partially, they will look like wild bushes. For the jungle vibes, I also experiment with stacked tree clusters. This means you are going to pile up some puffy tree pillars and put your trees on top of them. This works well with magnet rise since you can pick up trees so easily with it. I want to frame my house with as many trees and bushes as I can to give it an overgrown forest look. I spontaneously add a little path and fences, but I want even more flowers and greenery to make my camp look more vibrant and idyllic. Vines are very important as well, even around the waterfall. And don't forget to decorate the ground of your pond. It can make such a big difference. Driftwood is amazing for this, as well as seaweed, seashells, and grass. I'm even using a Sableye's red crystal here from the event. If you missed it, you can always time travel to grab one with magnet rise, or you can 3D print it. I want to make the rooftop accessible with a ladder and a hatch. It's important to me that the second floor looks as cozy as possible, with more logs, fences, and windows. For no particular reason, I decide it's time to correct some paths and add more stairs, this time on the left side where our outdoor camp will go. Another feature I've been planning to add since the beginning is actually a hidden overgrown side entrance. It will be slightly covered by rocks, trees, and vines. But for some reason, I paused the door project for a while and work on my water lily pond instead. Dance vines are still my favorite. Just hold your powered up leafage move to create them. The camp gets more fences and flower decor. And I finally wanted to add the rooftop pavilion with lots of flowers. This Sableye tent will be on our camp and it takes an hour to be built. I also use the event's camping chairs and lanterns here. I also add more bushes, more planters, and moss on my roofs and other places. As promised, there will also be more trees framing the entire area. For that, I do need to add some more soil to create more dimension and height to the build. finally this side door, along with more greenery before I move to the interiors. This time I wanted to try a hanging shelf look. And for the rest of the furniture, I use lots of Gem Hunt event items, like the sleeping bag, the map and compass, backpack and lanterns. It really adds to the treasure hunt jungle camp vibe. Compared to my previous interiors, this one is a much more outdoorsy. But it doesn't mean we can go without electricity. I simply decorate it as a flower planter and I also bury it in the ground. Lastly, I have so many extra vines that I hang almost everywhere. As well as glowing mushrooms. I add a bench and make space for a picnic up top. And my jungle hideout is pretty much done. If you like cozy content like this, stay tuned and subscribed for more of my recommendations and builds if you still like to see them. Have a wonderful day, lovelies, and take care. Thank you so much, dear channel members, for supporting us. Danny, MJ, Ty, Liana, Faye, Alex, Katie, Wilmina Astor, and welcome El Gabriel.